and leading up to everything. So by me being there, I had a hell of a coach in Mike Smith, but Dan Quinn was by far my best head coach in the league. He was a player's coach. Like even now, you see the success he had at the Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
You see what he's doing in Washington. Like you see what he did in Seattle. Like he's a hell of a coach. Like I know, you feel what I'm saying? So
and he had just got let go.
So the whole thing was though they was talking about firing Dan Quinn. And after the game, I had a speech with the team. I'm like, y'all can't. This is not on this man. I'm seeing the locker room. I see how we are. Like I'm like, this is not on Dan Quinn. This on us. We got to fix this shit, right? But the fans saying this, people saying that. Like I'm in here. This is work. Like this is our livelihood. We sacrifice so much to be successful here. And I'm like, this is not your problem. Dan Quinn is not our problem. Why we losing? It's just not. Like, and again. You might have a down year. You might have two down years, whatever it is. But like, you got to understand this man. He showed y'all he has it, and we can do it. And we could have still done it, but so with that whole thing was they was trying to fire Dan Quinn, and I had pulled my hamstring, but I had the training staff, someone in training, they had burnt my hamstring, but I had like 30-degree burns on my hamstring. Right, so you got to understand they trying to fire the head coach, and I'm banged up. I'm like, I still took it upon myself to go play a game when I wasn't even 75% healthy.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get treatment on my hamstring, and y'all understand, like y'all pull a hamstring if you don't know, like the ligaments scar down. Mm-hmm. If you can't get the massage, you can't get the proper treatment to it. So the whole time, my last year in Atlanta, it's like. I'm fighting for this. I'm fighting for my head coach to be here, and then I'm already injured. I ain't saying nothing to the media. I'm not bringing nothing up. I'm not saying they did this to me. I ain't saying nothing about y'all, right?
Yeah.
So the whole time I'm just like, damn. And then all this coming at the end of the year talking about trade. I'm like, they talking about trading me, and what I'm doing, and y'all know what I'm doing. The training staff know what I'm doing. Every game, every whatever, what I'm sacrificing, what I'm doing for y'all. And we get to the point, I'm just like, damn, they talking about trading me. And then you're going to let somebody else come in that don't even know me, talking about assessing Julio. You talking about the new head coach and GM assessing me at a decade here and what I've done. You can't even come in and attest to what I've done. You can't say nothing. You looking from afar, you still can't come in and be like, oh, yeah, well, he can play or he can't play. You don't know the culture I got in the building, the togetherness I got in the building.
The respect from your teammates as well.
The respect, just across the board. The city messing with, like everything across the board. People gonna have whatever they want to talk about. And like, hey, y'all need to do better than you. Of course, you can say that about anything. Mm-hmm. But you have to start over because, like y'all know, every year we get new people in.
Yep.
The team changes every year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of it's key roles that'll change the whole dynamic of the team, especially offensive or defensive or even special teams. But we understand it and we know that. So my whole thing was I was like, they cannot let Dan Quinn go. And they let Dan Quinn go, and I'm just like, so. And then you're gonna talk about y'all want to let the new head coach and GM assess me and see if I can play or what I can do. And then I'm reaching out to AB or the blank. I'm reaching out to him, my agency, whatever it is, and I haven't even had a conversation with him. You see what I'm saying? So
is that what a discourse, was that the final straw for you?
Who else?
Like not being able to have that conversation one-on-one?
If the head coach is gone, they let TD go. Who else going to have that conversation with me?
Because at this point, they haven't hired a head coach. Or
they don't have a head coach.
Or GM.
Yeah.
They didn't have either.
Now, at this point, they have none of this now. They were just saying they said the new head coach and new GM going to assess. You don't even know who it is. To come in, who else to be talking to me?
Well, so and also from your side of things, you're saying, I've been dedicated to this organization. I've been here all this time. I play injured. I've given so much. Mm-hmm. The least I can do is have a conversation.
And like I said, at the end of the day, I just want to have it was just a conversation for me. It wasn't nothing else. Hey, listen, we trade you? Okay, cool. I'm fine either way. But you got me, I'm I'm trying to have a conversation with you and I can't have a conversation with you. I ain't here to beg nobody. But as a man, you can't communicate with me. So I'm just like, shit, you don't care, I don't care. And it ain't no, tick for tack or whatever it is. It's just like me, I'm about relationships in life. You feel what I'm saying? You gonna rock with me or you not? You gonna be around me or you not? I ain't finna fake nothing. Cause if I knew that way early on, I would have been gone.
Yeah.
If I knew if it was gonna be that, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's all a respect thing. You should be able to approach me and come talk to me and be like, hey, listen, why are we making this decision?
Yeah.
And listen, you don't have to explain nothing to me if you don't want to explain nothing to me. But don't try to make something business and then try to also flip it and make it personal. Because at the end of the day, how I am, it's about the relationship. Regardless of where we cross at and whatever the path we cross in life, it's the relationships. It's how you treated me, how I treated you, and that's what it is. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. And I just think, like, the disconnect was me and AB not communicating, and even for him to allow someone else to make that type of decision
without having the conversation.
Without having the conversation is crazy to me, right? But how it is. But so I'm in the Bahamas. I'm training in the Bahamas, right? I'm out there with Jimmy at Max Fit. But I'm out there training. Arthur Smith called me. I think he FaceTimed me or something. I don't know. I'm on a call with him. Hey, you sure you want to go? You don't want to be here? You want to? What you mean? But I told him, I said, listen, this don't concern you. This don't got nothing to do with you at all.
Because he just gets.
This ain't even your space to be speaking on or talking about.
Yeah.
This ain't your space.
I will say this about Art, because Art wanted you in Atlanta.
I don't give a damn what
No,
Art
no,
wanted.
I'm just saying, like,
I know, but
he wanted you there, and part of him taking that job is like, I'm about to have this bona fide number one.
No, man, it's bigger than Art. Because again, it's like I can't go play and give my all to something when I know it's some bullshit. Just because, like, again, it's just like, yeah, it was so much fun. It's fun. It's just like you growing, you building. It's like you sacrificing. You doing a lot of time. You putting a lot of stuff, a lot of effort. And it's one space to be successful. And like, by you having somewhat of a, like, the team was having a down year.
Yeah.
Like, and then too, like, even myself, right? I look back and I like, cause I never question myself. I know how hard I work and everything else that I do. Even that year, like, I had like 700 some yards. I think I played 9 games, but I'm averaging 15 yards a catch. Like, what? You saying I'm not balling? I'm not playing? I'm not doing nothing?
I know. I was doing the.
But I'm just saying.
Show, so
I'm just saying.
show, so
What
I
is?
don't think that was the case for me.